What's good, YouTube? Cosmic, this is another video. Before we get into it, I'd like to preface it by saying thank you for everyone that watched my last video. Thank you for the support. Very much appreciated. I hope you guys are having a good year, and I hope you'll be prosperous this year, as they normally say. Even though we know the truth, but I digress. That's not the tone I want to set for 2025, I guess. Yeah, so if you like the content, please like and subscribe. So essentially, this video is probably you probably see on your screen P tunnel. What the heck is P tunnel? Cosmic. Um, there's a lot of ways you could do it, but I really want to explain a concept called ping tunneling, or how to avoid detection from seams and in-house AV. Excuse me, from in-house like AVs or whatever, and how to just not getting detected. Really cool tool, and uh, when you go into like the fundamentals, it becomes more interesting. It's called ICMP tunneling. Well known ICMP is used for. It's like error reporting to see and diagnostics and that kind of stuff. Really cool. It operates on the layer three. Layer three. I could be lying to you guys. The network layer. Um, Very cool. So essentially, what this tool does is it explains it here somewhere. I don't know, I could put this in the description below, but you could check it for yourself. Essentially, it encapsulates your SSH traffic, and it encapsulates it in ICMP echo reply messages and excuse me, and requests. Is it request and response or request and reply or whatever you want to do? It's beautiful because it encapsulates with this. First, it encapsulates it with this, goes from the RSC, whatever that thing is, and then it de-encapsulates it. You network engineers know much more than me, so I'll leave that to you. I was saying that like I didn't, yeah, I digress. Never mind. Um, yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. So when it goes down the OSI model, or when it goes down the TCP/IP model, it decapsulates, and when it goes up, it encapsulates, or vice versa. This isn't a networking video. I might come out with them, but I'm speaking to myself. I digress. But essentially, yeah, really cool stuff. I'll show you like practical examples as well. So let's get into it. Essentially, you don't want to clone the repo, which I already did. I don't want to waste your guys' time. Here's the repo. I send it to my other machine? Let me check. And I was way too lazy to download a VM, so you guys will just see the different machines. Like the host name for essentially the compromised machine is Kali, and my host name is Kali. I mean, it's remote. As you can see, the left side is quote unquote the attacker machine, and the right side is the compromised machine. So essentially, let's act like yay, we finally compromised machine, and we probably have uh in-house SOC listening or something. Let's say we have a SOC, so they see our packages. They'd be like, "Oh my God, who established an SSH session with one of our machines? We might have gotten compromised." And like you do all that bullshit. Like even if you do that, let me just head into Wireshark real quick, just to show you how the traffic would look on their side, or how a seam might dissect the traffic. You come to any um I don't know. Let's just I forget the is it 189? Could be lying to you guys. Yeah, 189. So if we do like a LS, and why isn't it working? If we just look for SSH, oh, never mind. Very weird. IP address, I did look for that. But yeah, as you can, SSH is encrypted by default, but this isn't necessarily how to break SSH because obviously no one knows how to break SSH, but it would be indicators of compromise, IOCs. So, yeah, as this communication is happening, you could check it. It's a very telltale sign that This is my machine. We're just exchanging packets, and as you can see, it's just complete SSH packets. 223. If I type in another command, you just see more packets went from 223 to this thing just typing. So it's, yeah, as I said, just indicators of compromise. Very cool stuff. SOC analysts would definitely just bring this machine down and probably put it in jail or something. Obviously, you should do this. I forgot to put a disclaimer, but do this on your own machines because it's illegal. But I digress. So yeah, really cool stuff. So yeah, the client model, the client server model. That's all cool. That's all cool. So okay, so how would a tech go about this? There's a plethora of ways. ICMP tunnel isn't the only way of tunnel. There's stuff like DNS tunnel, which is also really cool in its own regard. But yeah, P tunnel isn't the only tool that can do this, but it's a really cool tool to set up, and there's a ton on GitHub. I feel like I might make one and publish it on GitHub as well in C sharp though, just because I wanna. It's just because it's the only language I'm decent in, but Jesus, I'm yapping. So what we do is remember we're on the compromise target now. If we just check the host name, we're on the compromise target. So we go into the ptunnel repo. You copy this. You could use SCP, the SSH, yeah, SCP Python, the HTTP server module. However you want to transfer files, it's up to you. You could even use okay, but yeah, I digress. You'd go for the binary run with sudo privileges, and I already ran it as you see when I was testing the video, so we could do that. This basically is the pivot machine, as I said, so it's the remote. What we want to do, or quote unquote the server machine, if you want to do that, on remote port 22. So that's SSH. So we run that. Don't worry about that. We see drop-in privileges. This looks all good and dandy. So then we go to our attacker machine. If you just check here, we'd run, am I in the repo? Yes, I am. We go to the serial run the same binary. Essentially, we just want that binary. Sorry if I'm typing slow. Um, we'd run this command again. Same thing, it's our pivot machine. Excuse me, we wanted to run our local port 22, and then we'd do the exact pivot machine again. And we'd want to essentially just tunnel the whole thing from our thing. So we'd get that, we'd put in a password and everything. And you might think, oh, Daniel, anything's changed? No, my friend, oh, nothing has changed because we haven't established anything. Let me just go to the bottom real quick. That's some cool DNS requests. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I digress. I want it to look pretty. So then to see if it actually worked, you could, type like, see your open ports and open services, and you can see it's listening on every port on port quad 2. Oh, that's amazing. So all we do is we just SSH in that. Tag P basically means what the SSH port is. Normally you guys know it's on port 22, but if you wanted to specify a port, you'd use tag P. Security by obscurity, I guess. We'd want to do it on localhost. You could do it anyway. And as you can see, we've established the tunnel. And now if we type, I don't know if you guys can see, instead of SSH anymore, which it was, like if you go to the top, you'd see the protocol. This is like SSH. Now it's tunneled with echo replies. And remember the whole encapsulation process? We'll go into like a random packet, and if you see like the frame shit, sorry for excuse me. Oh, where is this thing, dude? If you come here, it'll be tell you all the headers or the frames or whatever, how it's being encapsulated as well. And if you go to the very bottom, it shows you, oh, there's the data, which is pretty cool in and of itself. And I think there's the whole deco thing, and yeah, essentially that's the whole thing. I'm not really worried about how to actually do it because I think it's fairly trivial, but it is used in standard security in standard engagements. The only issue is that it's being used so much that a lot of blue teams don't even know if it's a thing because they have their SOC, excuse me, they have their SOC layer ones just look over traffic, and once they see a SSH session or something, yeah, they'll mark it or they'll flag it as an issue. But if they see normal ping requests like this, they might not even bat an eye, which is honestly really bad if you think about it, because look, it definitely just looks like and obviously it's SSH, so at the same time, even if they do see it and expect it, they wouldn't know. I mean, they would. I mean, a diligence um person would definitely check into it, because if you're getting this many ping requests, and as you can see, they're very erratic in nature, you definitely want to check it out, and it does look very sus looking at it like right now. But yeah, from the average person looking in, it doesn't look like anything, which is pretty bad. Huge way, some caveats as well is to definitely mitigate ICMP. The nice thing is, I know by default Windows firewall denies any ICMP packets, which is pretty cool. But then again, no one uses Windows firewall individually or alone on their organizational network. I don't know if that's a thing, or in the environment. I think in the environment is a better word. Um, yeah, so that's one of the cool ways. I don't know if I've been yapping, trying to explain myself more. People say I don't speak, I speak terribly. So, but yeah, very cool stuff, dude. Definitely, if you see these in your log or you see anything looking sus like this, if you see a lot of erratic, if you see a ton of inconsistent, erratic behavior with ICMP, definitely check it out. Same with DNS. Actually, in fact, with any protocol, dude, because it's very easy to tunnel stuff inside. But yeah, if you did like the video, please like and sub, I guess.